It's almost opening day here at Waterfront Park, and the Trenton Thunder are hoping to bounce back. We're going to take a quick break, actually, but we'll come back to Tanya in Wilmington, Delaware. You're watching Sports Doctor. Last inning heroics paint a thrilling picture of the MCT quarterfinals. We're coming to you from the primetime shootout held every year. Hamilton has a new mayor, and she is the first of her kind. Sunday's crowd was the largest in Thunder history, 9,212. Many on both nights felt the Yankee buzz, especially this guy. Jeter, who has been nursing a strained calf since June 13th, is already back with the Yanks. Catcher Austin Romine in the at-bat that followed sends this deep to center field, going back for its starling Marte of Altoona. He's got it, but definitely hit far enough for Jeter to tag at third, come home and get the Thunder on the board. Jensen again back to pass, decides one good Nottingham wide receiver deserves another. Robert Wiggs has got it for the touchdown. Reset of a shotgun moments later, looking over the middle, hooks up with Dunn again. Watch Dunn cut through the Hornets secondary and make it in for another touchdown. Second half, Lauren Edwards to Devonna Allgood, just barely stays in bounds, finds Naveen Rashid for a deuce. Rashid, one of 4 Tigers in double figures. Lauren Polanski here to Kate Miller from the top of the key. That's in there. 88 pitches took him through 6 1/3 innings. He allowed just 3 hits, 1 earned run, which crossed the plate after he left.
Giants are going to win the Super Bowl.
Not since Matt Barr has a Giant kicker won the hearts of Big Blue fans the way Lawrence Tynes has. For the second straight time in an NFC championship on the road, a Tynes field goal puts the G-Men in the Super Bowl.
We beat the #1 and #2 seed on the road.
Underdog
both games.
On the
against
road,
all
Giants
elements.
every game.
You really can't talk anything about Eli because he's been amazing this whole season.
Just like their NFC title matchup 21 years ago with San Francisco, New York went into the fourth quarter down by 4 points and won via a field goal. They weren't without some breaks in this game. 2 colossal special teams blunders by the 49ers led to 10 of the Giants' 20 points. But as Big Blue fans will tell you, the offense and defense have been on their A game regardless.
They were a little soft in the beginning, but then the Giants football started to happen.
Cruz all day, like huge catches. He held us together.
And while most we talked to would have loved a chance to play the Ravens again and avenge Super Bowl 35, these Big Blue fans like the team's chances a second time against Tom Brady and the Patriots.
I think Brady has nothing against us. That defense has not done anything all season. I think the Giants and Eli Manning will come out and win that game.
Patriots the only one to make it. I don't think the competition was as stiff as the NFC.
With everything we're given, it's only fair that we give back to the communities we came from.
Dave Robertson and Robinson Cano are not rehabbing in Trenton, they're reaching out.
We've had a lot more help than I really would have thought.
Much of that help has come from a slew of former New York sports greats like Mark Gastineau and Jim Leyritz. Robertson's foundation, High Socks for Hope, raises money for victims of last year's tornado in his Alabama hometown.
We've been really fortunate that they've done that for us because it's helped us raise a lot of money and put that money to good work in Tuscaloosa, furnishing homes and building homes.
Likewise, Cano works hands-on with his own charity, RC24. He, teammates, and others visit sick and hospitalized children and invite them to Yankee batting practice and games.
I'm coming from a really poor country, and I know how it is, be around people that really need help, and now that I'm in a position, I can give back. I mean, even I give toys and stuff like that, but also give my time.
Both charities received $25,000 donations from the MVP, or Medicine Via Philanthropy Foundation, started by Dr. Thomas Haveron, the Thunder's team chiropractor. Some of the more than dozen retired sports greats who came out to see this run their own philanthropic efforts and applaud Robertson and Cano.
We, as so many people in our church and across the country, feed children, hungry children all across the United States and the world.
When I played, there wasn't that many foundations. There wasn't that many things that players did. Today, I think pretty much every player has his own foundation.
To raise some money to help others, it's amazing. I mean, why not doing it?
Having more than what you need and being able to give it to people. For Hamilton Pulse, I'm Mark Fontez.